Spuds to Ruse. How you going? Uh, Day 98. I'm a little bit nervous. I've got my blood tests tomorrow. My blood test results tomorrow. It's actually a big day tomorrow. A crew from a big Australian TV news sort of comedy news show called The Project. They're going to be following me around tomorrow, including filming me getting my blood test results. Uh, I don't know what the results are, so it's nervous to be getting the results, let alone having that moment filmed by The Project to be shown to millions of people in primetime TV. But whatever, it's going to happen. Let's do it. Let's just roll with it and see what happens. Even if it is bad, to be honest, I'm not really bothered if it says I've got deficiencies or if it says something's really bad, because I feel so amazingly good that, if it does say something bad, then I'll be skeptical, because I don't know how you can feel this good while having bad things going on. Anyway, beside the point, it's nerve-wracking. It's a big day tomorrow. That's going to be aired sometime next week. Anyway, whatever. That's in the future. Let's talk about now. So, yesterday, following on from my post yesterday, where I said yesterday was the first time I looked in the mirror and actually felt like I was seeing a change in the way I looked. So I've had more thoughts about that today, and I've had people say, you just got to learn to love your body, and you've got to, no matter what size or shape you are, or all of that, you've got to learn to love your body and love your unconditional love for yourself and your body, no matter what, and all of that. And so I just had some thoughts about that. And basically, I'm not here to say that concept's wrong or right or whatever. If that sort of, if you're overweight or underweight or perfect weight, or if your body's the perfect body or imperfect or whatever, if that works for you, the concept of just love your body, if that works for you, good. I'm not saying that's wrong. If you are whatever you look like, if you've learned to love the way you look, good for you. I'm happy for you. That's great. For me, and probably for lots of other people, I imagine, though I've never asked anyone else because I've only just had this thought like just now before I sat down to film. I just don't think that's a realistic thing for me, just to learn to just love your body. How do you do that? I don't even, what? Doesn't make sense. Just, even if you're totally unhappy with what you're able to do with your body, and, well, let's talk about me now. I am unhappy with what my body's able to do for me. I want to be an athlete, and I want to be able to move like an athlete and be competitive, and I want to be in A1 peak supreme physical condition. That's what I want. So I don't know how I can just love my body and be happy when it's not doing for me what I want it to do for me. So I just think that's an unrealistic concept of just, whatever you look like, whatever condition you're in, just love your body. It doesn't make sense to me. It's like, I can't just love this body that is not giving me what I want from life, any more that I could love a female who was not my kind of person, or any kind of, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm explaining myself right, but I don't know. How can I just learn? I don't want to learn to love. I want my body to be, it sounds wrong to say, but I want my body to be worthy of love. I want my body to deserve my love, and my, positive thoughts towards it. That's what I want. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ungrateful here. I like that, my body keeps me alive and helps me get from A to B and whatever. That's all good, but it's not doing what I want it to do. It's not doing what it's designed to do. Bodies aren't designed to be overweight and, and anyway, it's just some thoughts I had. I feel like uh, yeah, it's all interesting to me too because like I went on the doctors a little while ago and I had photos for the world to see posted on the doctors of a before and after shot of me in my underwear, shots that I took, never thinking they would ever see the light of day. They were just something for me to look back on, and then suddenly they're on there for the world to see. And then yeah, I'm filming with the project tomorrow, and they're going to want photos of before and after too. And I'm not happy with the before shots, of course, and I'm still not happy with the after shots, after the current shots. Um, yeah, so how do I then just give that to someone like to just show to the world? I don't know. For me, it's not for me. Yeah, it's not really about learning to love my body. It's more about just learning to accept reality for what it is. And from my favourite poem, If by Rudyard Kipling, my favourite line from my favourite poem is, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. So for me, having my photo of me in underwear on national TV for millions to see is that's my disaster. And I have to learn to see that as being no different to if my body was perfect and muscle bound and trim and all that, and everything I want it to be, and doing everything I want it to be, and winning races and lifting huge weights and whatever. If I had that body, I have to learn to see that reality doesn't really change that much. Um, that yeah, I meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. Thanks, Rudyard Kipling, for those words. Uh, so that's all I'm trying to do. I'm not worried about having those images going to air on national TV on a huge TV show, but I would have been in the past, and it's only recently that I have been able to do that. And yeah, it's all for me. It's not about learning to love my body. It's learning to accept that this is the reality of the situation that I'm in, and hiding from it and keeping covered up and not showing anyone anything and not uh, doing anything about it. That's just hiding from the truth. So I don't want to hide. I want to confront the truth. I want to meet it head on, and I want to deal with it. And I don't want to lock myself away and not allow anyone to see me, or if maybe I'm rambling again. I rambled yesterday too. Anyway, let me know what you think of those thoughts. Yeah, comments, questions down below. Subscribe if you like, share if you like. www.spudfit.com. Sign up to the newsletter if you want. Thanks for watching, everyone, and learn to accept reality and just roll with it. You don't have to love your body, you don't have to love yourself, but you do have to accept the situation you're in and deal with it and meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. Spud up.